So we're back. Another week. Week 31. So what was the lyrics that I picked out for the enemy? Just see where that got me. It's not me anymore. I might go with this medium italic one. The song is about conquering your demons, basically. Almost thinking of Shadow of the Colossus, right? This style of image. Make some kind of outline of sorts. We'll clean this up later, of course. Look at how dangerous this guy looks. Don't want to go fight that guy. We need to get a cloudy, I don't know, image. Oh wait, this is great. What are all these? Ooh, this is a really good one. Ooh, and also search a small child. Not exactly what I was hoping for. Maybe like just regular child, not like a really tiny baby. I want them to be facing away, like full frame person. We just gotta get one that fits the aesthetic we're thinking of. Oh, look at this guy. This is exactly what we needed. We can use this whole thing as like the main backdrop. Now let's get some of this smoke. Yo, this is actually pretty dope. You know, I might throw this here. Why is this working out so well? This actually looks really cool. Oh, this is a really good one. Yo, there's some really good options here. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking a drop shadow is appropriate. I want to see the guy's head, but I don't want this to go too far above center. Okay, I think this is a good start. I think this is a really, really good start, actually. I like this. I don't know, maybe I'll redo this outline of this big monster and I'll, you know, make it a little more consistent. It's a little bit weird up in here in the chest area, but generally, we've got a really cool aesthetic going on here. As for today, I'm out of here, bro. So we're gonna get back into that image for the enemy today. We're gonna like draw another one. So we're gonna use a small brush. I want to have some personality. A little bit wider on the shoulder thing there. Maybe he's a little too buff. Wearing some kind of shoulder pad of sorts. Just anything. I mean, yeah, that at least looks like it is something. Man, messing around with what order these layers should appear in actually pretty significant. I think I might leave it here. What if we did a color dodge? Ooh, see, that actually is getting somewhere. It's like a really faded white. It is definitely better to do it like this. Solid place to be with here. So let's start, make it work this time. What do we use here? What do we use? Ba-ba-da-ba-da boom. Yeah, we're gonna be able to get started on this one, not do too much. This song is about trying to mend some kind of broken relationship of sorts. Arms. Like two different people's arms. This is not what I'm looking for. Hands. This is getting closer to what I was imagining. I'm imagining something like this. Because this doesn't look like intimate, it looks professional. And that's not what we need. We need like another arm here. Thumb is here. So this is like the kind of thing I'm looking for. How am I gonna find an image that's like this? In what world are any of these a forearm grab? This is actually pretty good. Now we're getting somewhere. You know what, maybe we should just do this tomorrow. Decent stream though. I mean, we got a really good image for the enemy. I'm really, really happy with that. But yeah, sweet. I'll be back tomorrow. So we're back for another day full of exciting adventures. I'm starting to feel like we gotta change the font. You're kind of decent. I could probably live with this. I think I'm gonna have to find a different image to use. Well, we could also potentially pick a different quote from the song. Like, no future unless we try is actually a pretty good one. That's probably my second choice, actually, if I thought about it. If we did change it to that, what are we looking at now? You know, I feel like with a line like this, you can go more with that, like, cliche, like, hand-holdy one. Something like these ones, but more close-up and really, like, just the hands. This one would work pretty well. Turn down the saturation on the blues. Okay, it's not too shabby. Gradient is actually not too bad at all. You think the blue looks good on this one? Something just to give it a little more spice. This could just be done for this one. It would be one of the simpler looking ones. You like a little bit darker, more saturated? I can try that out real fast. I think this is actually a good stopping point. But yeah, solid stream. Solid stream. We back for Thursday. Say Thursday? Today's Thursday. The NFL starts today. I'm excited. Haven't had football in so long. And so we're on to the fifth song, which is Pitch Black. I'm pretty sure I picked Pitch Black, like the thought of losing you, as the quote we're gonna use there. Yeah, that'll work. We could go with the classic joke of making it literally black, but I don't know how pleasing that actually is. Although I think using black as a base isn't a bad idea. Like a distant, like, cave opening, but you're in the cave. Oh, something like that. Maybe we could make this two separate things and we have it be kind of a perspective thing. All right, now we're gonna have to fade those out, of course. This one, we could put the lyrics in here and it would almost feel like it's in the room. This is kind of what I'm looking for. Kind of really bring up the highlights, but force everything to be a little bit darker. Now, we need to find a way to get the main text to look cooler. Oh man, I don't know what I'm aiming for. What if it was turned to the side? That actually is kind of cool. What if we got rid of the whole kind of perspective idea? Actually, if this was here, it could be like this cave brightening up the text here. Then give this a perspective this way. I don't know, I might need to sit on this one for a little bit. I'm struggling on this one. I do think I might call it there. Yo, yo, yo. Back to the pitch black lyric image. Pitch black, like the thought of losing you. What is the answer here? I'd almost rather switch and maybe even just use like this image. This might be a little bit better of an idea. Kind of curious if we did this, then we go to perspective. It's a cool idea. What if we did pitch black like the thought of losing you? Rasterize, edit, transform, perspective. Okay, this is getting somewhere. Red. This isn't quite doing what I wanted it to. What if the outer glow was just a white? Oh, this with the levels back on. I forgot about the levels. Sweet. I feel like this is good like that. I think I'm gonna open back up to the fun things image. It's just out of place being the only one without some kind of image in it now. Kind of stuck in your own head kind of thing. Or represents time. That's also a pretty good one. This is kind of cool from the inside of a clock tower. Maybe not upside down, but it could be at an angle. I'm starting to think that these should be a little bit more saturated. Each of these things individually cast shadows on the bottom image. But now we gotta do something with the text that you can actually read it. What if we added a layer, a red layer? I think there's some kind of option here. I actually like that a lot. I feel like this is an improvement. I feel like it's gotten better after these changes. Create, new. Let's do a save as Judgment Day lyric image. My mic is doing the same thing. But let me try something real fast. I'm gonna try to grab it straight from my audio interface. Does this have any of that same kind of effect? It probably sounds a little bit different, but it's actually panning to the left entirely. Here we go. I'll have to look into it at some other point. I'm not gonna look into it right now. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, but we'll make it. I'm not sure if I'm still feeling that one. I'm kind of imagining using a picture of like an airplane window, but I don't in particular want to pick a lyric that's like, man, we're gonna crash. We could just sneak in and take out, have something to believe in. Just grab something like this. You want to see the green screen in action, by the way? All right, yeah, I'll set it up. It won't take long to set up. Turn on a couple filters, this one, and this one, and this one, and boom. It's just me in the corner. Actually ended up working really well. This is actually a pretty cool image. Definitely not the aspect ratio that we're looking for, but all of this is a solid color. And so we could make it be white and just, or black, or whatever, and fill in the whole rest of the image with that color. Let's try turning it white. It has a kind of cool aesthetic to it just by itself. Kind of bright red orange. And we did a color dodge? Oh, that looks pretty. What do we do with all this space? Take away some of this stuff so it's more of like a regular window shape. It should be about this shape. Boom. Okay, that worked really well. Beautiful. Look at that window. That actually ended up looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna call that for today. But yeah, album comes out in 3 weeks. I'll be back Monday. We're gonna keep working on this Judgment Day image. Hooray.